Okay, what am I spending 1462 credits on? I guess, like, the thing about speed is that I have speed anyway. It helps me outrun the guards more. We don't really need anarchy if we're zapping everyone. Strength could be pretty good to carry past cards. Hacking could be okay to have more power to use rapier more often without seed. It's not becoming a problem yet, and it's actually really good that we can do 3 1-guarded missions on day 1. Yeah, level 1 missions don't have scanning amps, but we can only do 1 more of those. We're going to be on 2 guarded missions very soon, so finding better programs is going to be urgent. I want to save some money here, because if we find like a Shock Trap 3 in the nanofab, then that's kind of compulsory. Time to see how monster performs without backseating. I guess so. Speed could be really good on Decorah, actually. Rush has the stim and the Pheromone Disruptive, but let's give Decorah a speed upgrade. And then we'll save some money in case we find Shock Trap 3. And doing Sankaku on day 1, if it's 1 guarded, is okay. But we want to avoid Sankaku as much as possible because sound bugs once they're 2 guarded. We definitely open this door, right? So let's peek first. Console. Let's step carefully here. I can afford to... If I peek, then I won't be able... Then I can step here if it's... Yeah, so I peek first, open the door, and then I think I have to step here regardless, because there could be a patrol through this room. Let's move Rush a bit. Yeah, I can't reach these doors. I could go here. That's probably safe. This room looks to be empty. There could be a door here, but I don't think that's very likely. We weren't heard around here, so I think that's going to be okay for Decker to be here, and then we'll put Rush on this corner. And we peek, and we both go onto ambush. We can't hack anything yet. Haven't seen anything. We heard 1 footstep up here, so we're going to be heard by this guard when we go through, but let's open the door and take a full peek. Just a console. I think we get that. But let's move Rush first. Okay, I'm not actually heard by that guard. That's interesting. Got the objective, and there's a guard here. There won't be cameras in this room, but there could be another guard up there. Could be a door here as well. Let's peek. Yeah, there is another guard here. So that's the guy that we've just heard walking around. This isn't heard by either of them. I think this guy must be patrolling through here or stationary, so I'm not going to peek on him. This guy we know is patrolling through the door. Either way, this tile is okay, I think. And this is not heard by either of them. We're going to hack some things. Let's hack that for free. I guess if Decker's not going to be getting up this far, then we do get the console. And Decker should be okay to hide on this tile, I guess. Unless there's, like, a guy literally here facing this direction. But I think that's so unlikely that I'm going to take the risk. And we'll end the turn peeking. And I guess we use... It's going to cost us 1 power to hack next turn anyway, so we'll wait for seed next turn. I love the animation when the guard does a 180-degree turn. It's like he doesn't actually see... He doesn't turn left, he doesn't turn right, he just turns backwards. So... Do I get this now or later? We're probably going to be distracting both of these guards. But they're probably going to both be alerted fairly soon, let's be honest, because we'll be zapping both of them. In that case, let's get the objective now, I guess. We want a server farm and we don't have it. The vault would be nice as well, but we don't have that. This is a pretty bad set of choices. Cyberlab could be okay, Nanofab could be okay. I guess we go for the Nanofab and find more weapons. What is my plan for dealing with sound bugs? Don't. My plan is to not. We don't do Sankaku after day 1. That's the rule. If we have to do Sankaku, then we cry. Do I want a Cyberlab or a Nanofab? Cyberlab could be okay. Nanofab could be okay. They're both FTM as well, so there's no reason to choose between them based on that. Oh, interesting. I didn't know about one-file rush. Let's go for a Nanofab. We get the site list. And they noticed us poking around and they've changed their patrol patterns, so we should be careful on the way out. Yeah, this guy heard. That's a different guard, right? That's not the guy who was patrolling in here. That's this guy. I've got to be careful here. There could be a camera there, so we take a peek. We've got a Nanofab. That's nice. I guess if I get into this safe, then can I get into cover? This other guy who was patrolling in here hasn't heard us yet, so I guess we let this guy go to this tile, let this guy go down here. He was on this tile, wasn't he? Facing that way. So if this guy's on this tile, then they're both blocking my exits. If I run here, then it's not necessarily safe. This guy will hear me to this tile. And the other guy could also hear me, and that would be pretty bad. I just want this guy not to be blocking the way out next turn. So if I get heard on this tile, then this one will be 6 away. I think that's better. And then we put Decorah here and hope that, because this guy's interest point is the same as where the other guy was patrolling to. I guess I could have been heard on this tile. That would have been better. I hope that they're not going to be blocking the door next turn. We'll go on to ambush anyway. Rush is going to be going down to this door, of course. And we'll probably have to zap this guard. His patrol has changed, and he hasn't actually heard me. Let's try the door as a safe. This is going to be cover, but there could be a camera down there. That's okay. Let's observe his movement. So he's actually coming out here, so that's fine in that case. I'll zap him when he comes through, but it's going to be better to zap him on this tile in case someone else is coming up this way. We hack this camera. I guess we're going to do as much hacking for 1 power per firewall as we can, so let's do some of this stuff. We're going to be zapping at least 1 guard, so we're going to be here. I don't think either Decorah or Rush gets seen, so we can still hack for 1 power per firewall next turn, but let's just play it safe and get the hacking done now in case I've made a miscalculation. We're going to put Rush on this tile. That's a misclick. I misclicked. I meant to click on this tile. Do I use the stim? Do I use the stim, or do I just hope that Rush doesn't get seen here? Because we've got 2 doors here. There could be guards patrolling here. We found 3 of them. There'll be a 4th guard somewhere. I think it's going to be in a backhead drone, actually. Because Sankaku day 1, you still have 1 a backhead drone. I think that's right. Oh, we've got a bird pun already. The plot chicken. Oh dear. Am I really going to use the stim just to avoid the risk of someone coming through one of these doors? We know where 3 guards are. If it's a drone, then we can hack them. If it's not a drone, then Rush doesn't have anything safe to do. I think I'm just going to risk this and be on ambush here, and rather than using the stim just to be safe. That was quite a bad misclick, but it's just a case of it being a risk rather than a definite loss. I think I'm going to take that risk. And just hope that no one's coming through one of these doors. Yeah, so this guy gets to his interest point. The other guy's patrol is going to be, like, cut short because this guy's standing on his patrol points. Oh, his patrol's changed. So he's actually moved to where I wanted the other guy not to go. Okay, but we didn't have to zap either of them. Decorah could just go the long way round here. Rush ended up being safe, that's good. We get a pass card. I'm going to peek around here. We've got the power supply. I guess we hack that. Or we save it for later. Paltry excuse for a pen. Okay, so we've got to get this safe as well. There's a console here. I would like to explore early though, so I guess we get these safes with Decorah. And we're not going to keep this guy pinned. So Decorah's going to be coming past later. I think it's just going to be more important to see what's happening here. There's never going to be anything here because that's the guard entrance. We definitely open this door because we can get into cover. I guess we're going to leave Rush here. If it's a drone, then the 6 AP doesn't get it through this door and through here. Like, even if it's a human guard, 1, 2, 3.5, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 doesn't get it through the door. So I'm okay to have Rush here, peeking. I don't want to put Rush through the door, of course. We hack this safe. I think Decorah just has to go the long way around here. They're both going to be following him around here, and then Decorah can get... so both of them will be coming this way, and then this won't be heard by either of them. Or it shouldn't, at least. If I can peek from here, they'll be getting out of my way. They should be facing diagonally this way or this way. I think that's okay. Let's hack this for 1 power, because why not? It might turn out to be useful. We don't know if there's a camera in that corner. But it might just be a faster way to get Decorah out. We go on to ambush here. Oh, I've used my other neural disruptor here, but if I equip this one, then I can be on ambush.
Must be jumping today.
So, yeah, there's the 4th guard. Okay, so he's actually blocking Decorah now. But I could zap him and get past that way. What's Decorah doing here? Oh, I can't zap him. I'd have to use the cloak. I could just abandon this way, but it could be the exits. What's the base power on these consoles? 1 here, 2 here. This is 2. Let's move Rush first, I think. The reason I'm looking at base power is because the power on the consoles is higher the further away from the exit you are. So we know where all 4 guards on the level are, so this is fine. There could be a camera still, so I peek. That's the tall safe. There's a camera here. We get this console. That's 5 power, so the exit must be at the top. And this could actually be a door there as well. We're probably going to be hacking this, but we'll still have 1 free hack from Seed next turn. I guess we do that next turn. I think Decorah needs to know where everyone is going and probably should stay in cover. This might be heard. Oh, I can't even step diagonally here because this is a wall. This will definitely be heard by both of them. But Decorah's not necessarily safe here. This could be okay. I think this guy here's like, that's 3, 4.5. So this is 5.5 and he doesn't hear. But if I distract him here, then I get to zap him, which is potentially good. Let's see what your interest point is. So you're going down here. You might end up seeing this guy. I think I'm going to intentionally zap one of these guards.
Hold on. You hear something?
Because otherwise they'll just be blocking my way again. And then we go on to here on ambush. So this guard's patrol changed and he's interested in this square now. So he gets zapped. No one sees that, fortunately. I think Decorah should be able to go around this way now. We get to steal, which is good. No pass card, unfortunately. We know there's no guards up here, so I should, and we know there's no camera up here, so I should be completely fine to just sprint all of the way here. They've unfortunately heard that, which means they'll find the... Actually, he won't find the guard, will he? Because he'll walk straight past. That's perfect. We open this door. Take a peek for cameras. The exit's got to be up there. We get this safe with rush, I think. And then we'll use rush to get these safes because Decorah's not coming down here. The new guard isn't going to reach anywhere. I guess we can send rush up this way as long as there's no camera here. This new guy's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 actually, so he'll be looking at this door next turn. If I avoid getting hurt by him, then where can I hide with rush next turn? Let's decide that later. So he finds the body, yeah. So he's pinning this body now, so he's actually not looking at this door, and rush could actually take him out now. I need to peek for a camera, though. Yeah, so this guy should be on this tile. Yeah, he's pinning the guard, who wakes up in one turn, unfortunately. So if I use the stim, then I can pin both of them this turn. This guy might actually hear me. But Decorah can distract him. Zapping is good so that we get to steal as well. Oh, that's alarm level 2, so I should have waited for that because that makes rapier more expensive. Yeah, that was an order mistake there. And I've got a stim here. And I hope that this guy who's on this tile, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he shouldn't hear me. Perfect. But I still don't know what his interest point is, so I think we have to distract him with Decorah. This is heard. So that order mistake didn't end up mattering. I guess we don't bother with a console for 1, but we do want to go up for the nanofab. We know there's no guards in this direction. Could be a camera in this corner. I think this is fine.
Looking around. Must be imagining things. Oh, what happened?
This guy wakes up. So we get the AP from Pheromone filter here. If I sprint, drop him here. If I drop him here, then this guy will hear me, and he's going to hear me anyway. But he'll come through the door and we'll pin this guy. Unfortunately, I'm dragging the guy with multiple with 3 KO rather than 1.
Hey,
But hopefully I can get this safe. And no, I can't. But he'll be pinning this guy. This guy should wake up facing the wall, I guess, and that gives me more AP from Pheromone Filter. He's just got a pass card. I think we don't even need a pass card here, but we can carry it. We definitely get this safe. 2 power from the console could be okay. I've got to hide here anyway, right? Because this guy's going to come through, pin this guard. This guy should be facing away, so we might as well get the console like this and hide this way. I've used my attack last turn, so I can ambush this turn. Step carefully for cameras. This one is the right one to go on. How many safes have I found? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. So there won't be a safe in this corner, and I don't need to... yeah, there is a camera. But I just don't need to hack it. Net downlink. Shock Trap 2 is nice. Hand Cannon is okay, but I'm kind of doing this non-lethally, especially with Pheromone Filter now. And Hand Cannon is not a good combination with Rapier. I think we get net downlink though. It's still good on this challenge. Shock Trap 2 could be okay. We won't be able to afford Anarchy immediately. I'm probably waiting for Shock Trap 3s though. One advantage of having a Shock Trap that's not a Shock Trap 3 is that if you have... this is a very outside chance when you're not starting with Derek, but if we rescue Derek from a detention center, then we can use this to teleport Monster in the final mission by getting him KO'd deliberately. And the final mission is going to be the hardest part. But that's kind of not something that you do speculatively hoping to find Derek in a detention center. I don't think we'll be doing that. I guess we don't spend money on a Shock Trap 2. We need to save money for programs. We're going to get more missions on the map because of the executive terminals and because of day 2. So I'm hoping for a server farm. We'll save the money for that. They're running around because there's a TV show they want to watch in half an hour. Yeah, they're in a hurry because of that. This guy, I've forgotten exactly where he's going. I guess the safe thing to do is just be here on ambush. Yeah, I don't remember which guard this is or what his patrol is, or whether his patrol changed when we took the terminal. I guess we might as well hack that for free. And I don't... like, if I move Decorah here and open the door, if this guy does come through, then I can step here. But then he's alerted and blocking the door. I'm just going to play it safe here. Let's put Decorah on ambush. I think this is okay. Rush should be okay here on ambush. But this guy's going to be pinning this guy. This guy should be looking away. I think that's all okay.
Hey, you okay?
How do you KO Monster? You put a shock trap on a door and then ask Monster to open the door. If you KO Monster, then Derek can drag him and then teleports. Yeah, so this guy's facing away, this guy's facing here, so this is perfect. This guy now is not perfect, though, because he's woken up here. This is bad. So I think Rush might be waiting here for another turn. Yeah, this guy came this way. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, you can't melee while seen on Expert Plus. Otherwise, I could just run here, step into his vision, and then zap him immediately. Yeah, it has to be Shock Trap 2 or Shock Trap 1 or Tony's modded Shock Trap if you want to KO one of your own agents, because Shock Trap 3 doesn't have friendly fire. Let's just see what everyone's doing. This guy should peek on his own square. I can't see what this guy's doing, but he's profoundly unlikely to walk this way. I'm on ambush for him anyway. Turns out Decorah was fine here. So Rush is the real problem, or getting Rush out is going to be the real problem. Let's take a look here. That's the exits. I don't need to check for cameras here, so I'll probably use the AP to peek on this door. We're actually safe to open without peeking though, so I should have just... Oh, there's a locked door and a camera. So I should just open this door without peeking, right? So that's an empty room with 2 cameras. I guess we hack this. And we can afford to hack everything because we've got all of the safes. There's no shop cat, unfortunately. I was rather hoping for a shop cat. You could also manipulate guards into kicking the door on monster, but then you need to get the guard out of the way as well. Yeah, because this guy's facing this way, then I can't get rushed past him. Like, if it was here facing diagonally, that would actually work. Because I've got cover and then notice tile, but I've just got a way to turn here.
Investigating the area. Looking
That guy goes down here. I think...
Investigating area.
How did he not see it? What? This is wrong, right? There's like, he cannot step here without facing this way. He cannot face this way without seeing the guard. Like, the game is wrong here. The game has made a mistake. But because of that, I have to drag this guy away if I want to zap him, because this guard is on this tile. He should have seen this guard, pinned the guard. Oh, so this must be a bug caused by this being his exact interest point from the patrol changing. So because let's talk this through. I think I can explain why the game has done this, but I think it is a bug. This guy was on a changed patrol because we took the access terminal, right? So he was here, and his interest point is this tile. And I guess his interest point also says he wants to be facing this way on this tile. So he was here. He steps here, then diagonally, and when he's diagonally and he turns, then this guy was in his peripheral vision. But the peripheral vision should be checked after he turns, so I can't explain that. And then when he steps here, he's reached his interest point, and the game, for some reason, didn't check his main vision when he reached his interest point, because he turned immediately on reaching the interest point. That's the only explanation I can come up with, but it's very annoying to me, because it means I have to drag this guy... Or I could just wait another turn, but I want to steal from him.
Where was that?
This is a pass card that this guy has, right?
Where was that?
That means this guy hears that. Yeah, we just give him the pass card. I don't need to carry this. We zap the dude. That does take a hit on the alarm level, but this is fine. The game is also sprinting and missing steps. We get to steal. So I've stolen from all 4 guards now. So this is actually 100% again somehow. And then Rush just needs a way to get out of here. We equip the other neural disruptor. I guess we get to here so that they see me through the door, and then I can close it next turn, right? That's got to be the right play. The guard elevators are here and here, so I hope the alarm level 3 guard spawns there. We hack this for free. I can't be on ambush, so I think I just stay in the doorway, right? Because if I'm here, then I can get into cover, but then this would be seen again. If I'm here, then I can't move around in cover because of this wall. And the stim is on cooldown, so I guess we just stand in the door here. And let's move Decorah somewhere around here. I guess we can get this console now. Just in case there's a guard spawning here, we want to be able to see what he's doing and zap him if necessary. And if really necessary, we can have Decorah on this tile on ambush, ready to help out Rush if necessary. Okay, so Rush is standing in the door, being an exhibitionist.
Stop there.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrols. Evasion recommended.
So we close the door. It's going to get kicked in. We can't quite get through the door here, but that's fine. I guess we move Decorah up to here to zap this guy, just so we know that he's not going to cause any problems. We can afford to hack this camera for free. I guess I could have saved the net downlink, but we've also got these cameras and plenty of power now. I think next turn we can't quite hack both of them, but we will be. What's the best tile to zap this guard on? I guess this one.
Did you hear that?
He'll do this and then here and then diagonally, so this is fine. Put Rush on ambush there.
Just get in the area.
He has just the 1 credit. Rush should be okay here, but I'm going to open the door first, because if this is seen, then I need to step into cover. So Rush gets to here, Decorah gets actually to the exit, so this is all fine. And then we should be out next turn.
Looking around.
Okay. So we got net downlink, which is usually good. Hopefully we have a server farm and a vault to do that are not on Sankaku. Server farm is Plastech. Financial suite is over there. We don't have a vault. We do have Cyber Labs. We've got a KNO Cyber Lab, which we could use the vault access card for. I don't really want to do a Sankaku detention center because sound bugs. So we're going to do a long journey here. 37 hours is going to leave us on day 2 because 12 hours from that is 25. So that's still day 2. So we can do 2 more missions on day 2. If I do this one, it's 35. Sorry, 25. Yeah, so we can only do one more mission on day 2. And then, so as in we do this mission and then 1 more mission after that on day 2. If it's going to be 12 hours anyway, like all of these missions that aren't Sankaku are 12 hours away, so we just take our pick. I think it's going to be this server farm, and then we either do the security dispatch or the cyber lab, or we move up to FTM. Nanofab could be good. Server farm, we want to take money in, but it might be a good idea to upgrade speed once, maybe. Decorah with net downlink now has something to match Rush's Pheromone filter. And actually net downlink probably triggers more often than Pheromone filter, so we give Rush a speed upgrade, I think. I'm not going to spend on strength because we are just going to a server farm. We don't need to carry research experiments or that kind of thing. No valuable tech from FTM because it's past tech. Main problem here is going to be the modded Mark 1 rebooting things. But if we get around fast enough, then we can hack for 1 power per firewall with Rapier. That's the goal, at least. This looks to be an empty room.
Hey, did you see that?
Armored guard, but we can both deal with that. Rush has armor piercing while sprinting. We'll take a full peek here. There's 2 guards. There's 2 guards here. So we're definitely not getting into here unless we're both on ambush. And if I move, then there could be guards down here as well. Or even if they don't hear us, they could still patrol in here. So this is actually quite bad. There's only a console here, and it's only 2 power. So the exit could be quite near.
Did you hear that?
You hear something?
We could have a camera. No camera. Door here. This guy heard as well. Demon on this, so I don't necessarily want to hack that. This could be good cover. Except that these guys will be peeking through the door. Could get up to this door and stim. I think this is the right place to take cover, but we'll move slowly. Not heard by anything through here. What I hope is that the fourth guard doesn't come through this door and turn this way. If they do, then I'll be supremely disappointed. Yeah, I think we just have to move Decorah away. And this could be cover, except for the fact that there's a door right there. But I don't think we have anything better. I could move up to the door and try to get through it. I think that's more dangerous. Maybe it's less dangerous. If I peek, then I'm still going to have 2.5 AP to get here. If I do it like this...
I heard something.
let's see what the demon is, because if it's inert, blowfish, I don't really want a blowfish, especially with rapier. Like, I could be here ready to ambush this guard, but this guy's going to turn around and peek. I could try to get through the door, but we know he's looking at it, so I'd have to use the cloak. I think Deca just moves up to here. We hope that the fourth guard is somewhere far away. It's fairly likely, given that 3 guards are close together, that the fourth one isn't also there. We can afford to peek here. There's a shop cat. I'm probably safer in this room on ambush than here, right? Especially if that means I can't get out next turn. For some reason, I haven't been heard here this time. That's interesting. There was an interest point on this tile before. I think... Yeah, so if there was a camera here, I could just hack it, and then we'll step here. This should be fine. Take the console. So Heck asks, explain how it's more likely. There's nothing in the code that makes guards preferentially spawn evenly throughout the map. Yes, that's correct, but just statistics, if they spawn in random positions, then you're more likely to have only 3 guards as the largest clump than you are to have 4 guards as the largest clump. We close this door. I'm probably going to hack this, actually, so that means Deca can move a tile further to check the shop cats. We've got Wildfire, gain power and increase all firewalls. That's really bad in combination with Rapier. Abacus is not doing very much, ever. Yeah, I don't think we want Wildfire. It's so rarely good. There could be a door up here, so I guess I'm just going to end back where I was. Actually, this tile is even safer. Because to be seen on this tile, because of this vat here, a guy can't come through this door and then turn this way to see me on this tile. So the only way I get seen on this tile is if someone actually walks to that tile itself. So we'll be here on ambush. I think that's what we have to do. We might as well put Rush on ambush here as well. Or I could use a stim to get through the door, because she'll probably be a bit stuck in this room if this guy's going to open the door. We do have some cover to get past him. This guy is going to be like 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, so we won't be looking through this door. I guess Rush will be okay to get up to here using the cover. So we leave Rush like this. I'm going to put her here for that purpose on ambush.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
So we're about to be heard by lots of guards. But I kind of need to explore this direction. And if we get a pass card, that would be really good. If I zap him on this tile, then he'll be out here and none of the guards will be interested to actually look here. As long as Decker doesn't get heard, because they'll be interested in me up in this room. This guy's blocking the door. I think I'm going to zap here.
Did you hear that? You hear something?
Nobody should see him get zapped. Well, the fourth guard is randomly somewhere on the level, right? And we've only found a very small area of the level, right? So the chance that he's elsewhere is bigger than the chance that he's with those other guards. And also the fact that the fourth guard didn't hear me in this room means he can't be within... So if you think about it as a radius, like here was me, and then there's a 5-tile radius around this room where we know the fourth guard isn't, because he would have heard me otherwise. And then if he was going to hear me in this room, then there's a 5-tile radius around here, but you have to subtract the area where we know he's not. And then there's all of the rest of the map. So it's just like one sliver minus another sliver, which is fairly small. And then you've got the rest of the map, which is quite large where he could be. So I think it was fairly unlikely that the fourth guard would hear me here. I don't think I articulated it very well, but you've got... I think that it just basic probability implies that the fourth guard is much more likely to be somewhere else. There's the server farm. Okay, good. This is going to put more demons on, but Decker's the demon database. We've got a pulse drone up there. We know there's no cameras here. This is interesting. I guess this layout's from World Gen Extended. Server turnip. What? I don't get that. Yeah, so we're definitely hacking this. It's going to put more demons on soon. I'd like to explore what's up here, but we've also got a pulse drone. There's going to be another console somewhere in here. What's the base power here? 2 and 2. Let's... this didn't have anything for us, right? I need to check this corner, but I can do that by standing here. I'm not going to spend AP to peek through that door. This is all fine. Could be a camera here, but I'll find that out by stepping here. Could be camera, but I think there won't be a corner here, so I'm just going to step here without being seen. Yeah, so this camera is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I would have just gotten seen, but it's deactivated. Okay. I thought the corner would be too far away, but I've miscounted that slightly. Safe with a demon. We can use Decker to get that door here. These are 2 and 2, so the exit's going to be in this direction. I don't really want to leave Decker out of cover here. We could have a patrol up here. I don't know how likely that is. I think we might get this on the way out of the server farm room, because we're going to have more demons from doing that. So I'm going to move up to here and get the peeking done. This is... What? What is this? This is just a trap for... or a place for leaving KO'd guards, I guess. I've got to end in cover here. We'll go on to ambush. I can't use ambush because I've used my attack. That's fine. This pulse drone should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be out of range of me here. I could hack it if I want to. But we're going to be able to peek around next turn anyway. Actually, let's hack it just in case its patrol takes it to this tile. I think we can afford to do that. And then if we're going to leave a pulse drone rebooting somewhere, it should be somewhere around here to distract the guards. And having it down here for seeing what the guards are doing. Now that Decker can get to here, that's a bit better, but we've got a door here, so I'll move him here, I think, and then on ambush again. I think that's okay from any possible patrol.
I'm investigating. Yeah, we can't see anything.
Must be imagining things.
So this guy is not gonna notice this tile, and it's 5.5 away from him. So if I do this, then it's only this guy who notices him. So I could actually take out this guard now to do the stealing. Yeah, only this guy hears. This guy doesn't see or hear it. This guy doesn't hear me to this tile, unfortunately, but if I step here, then I can ambush him like this. Actually, that's kind of bad because... I know what I can do. I can distract him up to here. I'm just worried about this guy, right? So let's see what he's doing. If I just peeked on the wrong guard, that was a misclick. I want to know what this guy is doing. He's going around. I just have to hope that I'm zapping this guy first before this one. I don't remember the move order. Or I could just let him walk past, right? And then zap him next turn. That's got to be right. So this guy's actually going to see the downed guard and be alerted from that. That's a bit unfortunate, but we'll use this to maintain vision. I think that's okay for rush. No camera in this corner. We'll move past the console to get the power. I shouldn't have moved diagonally there. That was oh, there is actually a tall safe here, but I want to step next to this one to get the demon and loot it. Mask, fine. I don't mind. And we get this. We get this for 1 power per firewall, which is obviously good. We know there's no patrol up here, so I should be completely fine to end my turn here. Let's go on ambush just in case. And we're not ambushing this guy because this guy might see him. This one, I don't remember if it had a demon or not. I guess I should have checked that before taking the mask, right? Okay, let's pass the turn here. This guy's going to become alerted when he sees this guard.
Must be imagining things.
Ah? What's going on? How did he not see this guard? He's not the first blind guard today. Is there something that I fundamentally misunderstood about how guards see other guards? Because, like, he turned on this tile, but then he was on here, and then he was about to turn again. Did I install the blind guards mod? Very funny. So I guess I'm not going to bother getting this console because it just costs AP. Let's explore with Decorah first before we get the demons. This is going to be fine from whatever's in this corner. We open the door, definitely. Not noticed. We know there's a fourth guard somewhere. There could be a camera that sees me through the door. There is. So we've got to hack these. There will never be a demon on a camera to start off with, and getting the net downlink is actually really good here. So I'm glad that there's 2 cameras here, because spending 1 power for 2 AP is a good deal. We definitely open this door because we've got cover to get into. There's a guard here. Here he is. And I've got a neural disruptor too, so I could take him out at this point. But I can't even be heard by him unless I hack another thing. We've got a demon database here. We've got a safe. Now could be a good time to do it. Let's just hope that we... Like, Decorah is my demon database, so I don't need to hack him. I guess we just take the safe. No demon on that. I can move up to here and ambush him. I think that's a good thing to do. It means we get to steal. It means we know there's no other guards around here. And it gets me to use this AP a bit more efficiently. Nano Fab. Let's take that. And another safe here, which I guess we should take for 1 power. So no demons on any of those things. That's really good. We put Decorah on ambush. He's got the armor piercing for this. Now let's go for some programs. I could spend the AP to get this console. We're going to be zapping this guard. But I could do that on ambush. I think it's just better to let him wake up a bit sooner, actually. With the other disruptor. Because the sooner he wakes up, the sooner I get the AP from Pheromone filter. He's interested in this side of the map anyway. There's a camera here that we've got to hack, so let's do that. We'll do this next turn with Seed. Get to steal. So I could spend the AP here. I'm not necessarily safe to get through this door anyway. Like, if I do this, then move up to the door, this guy hears me. So I guess we're better off using the AP to get the console. And let's see what Shotcat has for us. Rapier. King is auto-buy. Hunter could be okay. Wrench 4 could be good. Oracle could be good. Oracle is very good with Seed. Especially in combination with Rapier, because you can use Oracle first and then Rapier for cheap. Because Rapier is cheap early in the mission if you use Seed or not. You get a free Oracle, then you can Rapier for 1 power per firewall. It's a fairly good combination. Wrench 4 is also quite good with Seed, but we're not going to be seeing 4 firewalls anytime soon. Oracle is good with Plastek as well, as JLab points out. Hunter is a good way to deal with demons, but we have Decorah for seeing what the demons are. Hunter and Seed is okay because it costs 1 if you use it with Seed. I think we're getting Oracle though. And I hope that we can find something else as well to break firewalls, because Oracle plus Rapier is not the best. It doesn't cover all of your hacking needs. But Ping is really good to get. I might actually wait here, because Decorah's about to get 2 safes and steal from a guard, so we might end up getting Hunter as well. Hammer could be okay. Then we've got 3 breakers. I think we might need Hammer eventually. Wrench 4 could be good. I think I'm not going to spend this extra AP because Decorah's about to get into some safes. So the daemons are on these, this camera and this safe. I think it's just 2 that we get. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it was on this camera. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was this camera, and this one. So I probably should have hacked this earlier. There's this camera coming online, and it does see the door as well. So we'll have to hack that. So we're moving Rush after Decorah because Decorah is going to be able to... Neural Disruptive 3, thank you. That's a very good piece of loot. I guess we want to get these safes now. So I can go around this way. I'm going to get some AP from net downlink. Because we have to hack some cameras here. I might as well hack the camera I want to hack rather than use Oracle this turn. No demon there, that's fine. I don't want to hack the power supply for a blowfish because that's at least as bad as just walking through the thingamajig. Do I want to hit these safes now on this camera for the net downlink? Let's see where Decorah can get to first. Oh, that's a misclick. I've moved him a tile too far. What's wrong with me today? That's wasted AP. I wasted 1.5 AP by doing that. There's never a camera in that corner by the nanofab. So this is all safe. I'm going to need... Yeah, so that wasted AP is actually hard for me now because I can't get to this safe this turn. Unless there's a stim in here. Bolt Disruptor 2, I don't think so. Hologram Projector is kind of bad when I'm sprinting everywhere anyway, because most of the situations where you want to do this, you need to not make sound distractions towards the end of your turn. So if I do... Yeah, I can't because of that misclick now, I can't get both of these safes this turn. I think we still hack this camera. Get to this safe. Got a med gel. Instead of money. So that means I can't even use this now. I'm going to get this safe next turn, so I need to avoid being encumbered, but do I hack? We know there's a demon on this camera. I may not need to take it if this door leads through to this safe. I know there's a demon on the safe. Hey there, Benjamin Lewis. Good to have you here. Welcome. Do I want to take this demon now? We know there's a demon there. I don't know what it is. Let's wait for Decorah to get up there. I guess the net downlink isn't very important right now. I can get past this guy without taking him out. We already have stolen from him. If I stim, then I can get through this door. So that seems good.
What was that?
This guy's looking away. I haven't stolen from him yet. Not sure about this. I've got the pass card to get through this door, actually. That's a bit faster than going the long way round. So if I get this camera, which we know there's a demon on. So do I want a random demon or do I want to spend longer to get around? This safe isn't rebooting anytime soon, so I don't need to take this med gel, but let's just drop it on the floor, otherwise I'll forget about it. I realise that it's okay for Decorah to be encumbered like this, but I need to sprint next turn anyway, so I might as well leave it on the floor. And if I do hack something, then I'm going to have 2.5 AP, which is better than 2 because it gets me to the safe. in that case, I guess I shouldn't have moved. I guess we'll just leave Wrench 4 and Hunter. I think I am going to hack this camera. Fractal. Okay, not the worst. And then we're going to use the stim. Run through this door and take the short route.
Hey, investigating.
And I might as well get this safe now that I've got the AP for it. Okay. So the exit's got to be around here somewhere. We know where all of the guards are. We've got 3 guards here. We've got this guy. I think there might be a camera drone somewhere.
Investigating the area.
Probably don't want to let this guy wake up. It costs a lot to pin him. We're going to sell this med gel immediately because I don't want to be encumbered all of the time. Do I want 2 weapons with Decorah? I guess we need to keep the Neural Disruptor 2 anyway. If we're selling any, then it will be one of the Neural Disruptor 1s. So let's... but he's not going to be encumbered anymore. I think we do need to pin this guy. I'd rather not have him wake up, so we'll just drag him around a bit. And we know there's a safe up here, so let's open this door. We know that it shouldn't be seen or noticed by anything. I guess we're going to hack this now. Blowfish. Blowfish for 1 is fine. Is there anything else I want to hack right now? I guess not. That gives Decorah 2 more AP, so we move him to there. Let's close the door for no bad reason. And there's 1 guard over here that we didn't steal from, but that's fine. We're gonna stop dragging this guard, get this safe, and then keep him pinned again. I guess we use Rush's AP to peek here. That guy's interested there. I can't peek anywhere else. Let's get Decorah up to this door, and I think this is just going to be the exit. We definitely open this door, right? Yeah, there's the exit. So I can get Decorah there this turn, and then we'll just move Rush next turn.
Looking around.
So we're out by alarm level 2, which is pretty good, and means that Rapier is working well for us. So almost 100% there, but we didn't steal from 1 guard. What's monster got? Cooker. I might think about that. Okay, where are we going now? We've got Detention Center, Nanofab. We've got Oracle, which wasn't the best thing to get from a server farm, but it will suit our needs for at least another mission or 2. Detention Center could be okay, and then we've got 2 Nanofabs, but this is 3 guarded. We still don't see anything to use the Vault access card on, but there's no executive terminals anyway. I mean, I can take it into a cyber lab. I don't remember the exact probability. I think it's like 50% that you've got a vault door in one of these. But even in that case, it might just be 1 or drill. I'd rather save the vault access card for a vault. Do I want a detention center first or just go for the nanofab? I think we just go for a nanofab. Let's upgrade strength here. And then probably good to keep 2 weapons on each agent. because we might sometimes have to zap 2 turns in a row for either agents. I think that's it. We'll go for a nanofab. This is a new starting room from the World Gen Extended mod. I guess I might as well go up here to peek at this door anyway. There could be a door there as well. There'll never be a guard in the starting room. Okay, so we've got a console here. I want to find things to hack them before the firewalls go up. There's the exit. Always good to know where that is. We're going to Oracle once for the net downlink and also to do some exploring because that's a good use of seed. It's better than using rapier. We're going to check this door. Not heard by anything so far. This is going to be a pillar, so this will be a larger room than just 4x4. I want to peek for cameras. We've got a relay switch here. Problem with seed is that we're not going to have power except from consoles. So if we're going to have a total of 10 power from the consoles, and we're going to start with 5 because it's expert plus, then we literally have to use 0 power for all of the things if we're going to do this mission, because you have to sell 15 power. And that's just not going to be feasible. It means not using rapier except more than once per turn, not using ping unless we do no hacking in that turn. We're just going to use this power for hacking and then not do this mission. Could be okay to run Decorah up to here and be on ambush. Getting the AP means I can be this side, which is good for exploring. We'll be on ambush there. Rush is going to open this door, definitely. That's a drone. So I'm going to hack that now, because it saves me the AP for peeking, and it means that we can do more exploring sooner. There'll be a nanofab or a safe or a shopcat here. No, we found the shopcat here. That's actually good, because we need more breakers. I'm not sure what the interaction of seed and charge is. It's overdrive, isn't it? That decreases cooldown but increases cost. I'm not sure what the interaction is. I just don't use charge or overdrive, really. They're too expensive. If they were cheaper, then they would probably be good a lot of the time, depending on the other programs that you've got. There could be like a guard around here. I think this tile would have been heard on. This one we wouldn't have been heard on, but would only be noticed. And no, this will be a mainframe device, right? So we're guaranteed to be safe from this. There's the nanofab. Do I want to do any more hacking this turn? Let's open this door with Decorah, because I can get into cover. Peek. Empty room except for a door here. This could be the objective. I'm just going to put Decorah here on ambush, I think, with the door open so I can maintain vision.
Warning.
Let's just leave the door closed and I'll be on ambush and try to hear exactly what happens in this room. I'll hack one of these next turn for the net downlink. I guess that means we're looking here now. We can get into cover, so I just open. This looks to be an empty room, but there'll probably be a safe behind here. So I'm going to leave Rush here, peeking. Yeah, there is a safe. We'll hack that next turn and go on to ambush. I think all of this is fine. Okay, so we're going to get this safe, sure. Let's use Oracle for power efficiency. We've got 2 barrier guards here. Plus a 3rd guard. So now we know where most of the guards are. Did we see a guard in here? I don't remember if we saw a guard in here. I think we might have done. I'll try to remember that for next turn. I think we didn't hear a guard walking into here. This is going to be a guard entrance and probably nothing else. Oh, no, sorry, this room actually connects around. There's no... I was expecting there to be a wall here. But this looks to be nothing except... Oh, we've got a guard here. So that's 4 guards bound plus a camera drone, and that should be everyone. So that's actually really good information. Hex says she loves the animation where an agent stops sprinting because their leg kicks out forwards. Yeah, it's a pretty good animation. We'll zap this guard on the way out. There could be the objective here, but I think there's a lot of the map in this direction. There must be a door here as well. But I think it's just right to send Decorah up like this kind of way. Let's use the drone to explore here, actually, because there might... Yeah, we've got 2 doors here, so... I think for speediness, we want to go this way, and we'll hope that the objective is here so we can do it last. I could have peeked on this guard to see what his patrol is, but I think that doesn't matter. We'll probably get a pass card to come through here the fast way later. And we'll do some net downlinking now, I think. Hacking for 1 power per firewall is always good. And let's take... let's move Rush first, because I might find a camera to hack. We definitely open this door because... here's the objective then. We know there's no guards. We know there's no cameras, so I don't even need to peek here. This is going to reboot some stuff, so we'll try... And it's got a demon. I'll want Decorah to scan this demon, actually. And this one. But it might actually be good to send Rush up this way in that case, but there's probably not that much left here. Drones can be stimmed, in fact. I guess we won't bother checking what this demon is because we're gonna take it anyway. We need to look in the nanofab. We know there's no guard here because we've got all of the guards accounted for. What's the cooldown of a stim? 9 turns, so I'll save that for an emergency and move Decorah up. Let's take this safe because Rush is getting into that fairly soon. Oh, I didn't get the net downlink from that. I miscounted. Okay. Ambush. Ambush. That's a facility database, which I think we don't need because we're exploring fast enough anyway. Oracle again for power efficiency. I can get this console, 2 power there. This console is 4 power. These are like 2 and 3, so the exit must be in this direction. That means no, the exit is here. We already know where the exit is. What am I thinking? Yeah, so these are far away from the exit. I'm going to need to get a console before Rush can get into this safe. It doesn't have a demon, so that's fine. We sprint. Get the shopcat first. Data blast. Data blast could just be better than Oracle, or we could have both for now, and then maybe we sell Oracle later, or we sell Data blast later going into the final mission. Data blast is very useful with Seed, not so useful in the final mission because the rooms are larger and things are more spaced out, and there's also no safes to hack there. Root is not doing much. I think we could get Data blast here. It's also good with net downlink to hack 3 things at once. Yeah, let's get Data blast. And we know where this guy went. The other guy must have went up here as well, because otherwise we'd see a ghost of him here. I think I'm completely fine to leave Decorah like here. And even if someone does come through this way, then they'll go diagonally first. So we're going to do this. Open the door. Go for this console. I'll check the nanofab on the way out. Go on to ambush here. And now I've got enough power to hack this safe, so we're going to do that. I guess we should therefore move Decorah. If I take out this guy, that could be fairly good. I think he's going to be the only one who hears me. Otherwise, we have no way of getting round him, except if we go the long way round. And that's no. Oh, yeah. So because this cover actually blocks the way, then we do have to take him out. So let's do it like this.
Did you hear that?
He's going to come. I want to use my Neural Disruptor 2 for this, so that's the equipped one. Save the Neural Disruptor 3 for these guys so that we only have to hack one firewall instead of two. And let's get some safes. How many safes have we found? Because we might be able to guarantee that there's nothing here. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and a Shopcat and a nanofab. Yeah. So actually I can guarantee that there's nothing in here for us, except this will probably be the power relay. I'll open the door. That means I don't get to see the... I guess I wouldn't be able to see it anyway because we haven't haven't used the access switches. But if there was something in here to hack, then we could leave it on the map in order to use net downlink later. So it's free for me to open the door. We know there's no guards there, and just having the option of using net downlink, perhaps if we see a device, is better than not opening the door. I think we're okay like this. We'll do some more hacking with Rapier next turn. It will still be alarm level 0 because we're about to take a hit on the guard, but that will be 2, including the routine raise. But then it's still alarm level 0, so we can still do hacking cheaply. I guess we see what devices reboot, or this could be like Paradox or something, so I guess we do the hacking first. Data Blast is going to be pretty cheap here, so we can't use Oracle. No remaining uncaptured cameras. Again, having this kind of information is really useful. One of the good things of having Oracle is that once you have hacked all of the cameras, it tells you that there aren't any more. And in theory, I could learn how many cameras there are on each mission, but I haven't learned that, so getting this information from Oracle is useful. We're going to use Data Blast here. That's the obvious place to use it. It gives me all of the net downlink and lets me move this drone again. This room looks to be empty, but I'll be able to look in this corner later. We're going to steal here. This guy is going to see this tile, I think. I could zap him now, get to steal from him, and then get through this door. But there's only a console here, so it's probably not worth it. It's worth... I'm going to get these 2 consoles. I don't need to move up to get this console. I want this safe, though. I think we can probably afford to zap both of these guards in order to do the stealing. Soon enough, we'll probably want to get Anarchy, right, so that I can steal without zapping guards. Not quite as good when you've got Pheromone Filter, but like with all of this AP, like net downlink plus speed upgrades plus sprinting, we can actually just run up to guards, steal from them, and then run far enough away that they can't reach us. So we won't have to be zapping guards forever if we don't want to be. I think we are going to get in here and zap 1 guard.
Hold on, did you hear something?
I zap him here, then drag him into the corner, and then move. Then this guy won't see him. That seems good.
I heard something.
Neural Disruptor 3 can take out 2 armor.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras active.
I should have used Rapier.
The walls have eyes.
Where's this scanning amp? We haven't found it. It must be through this door. Okay. I forgot that there would be a scanning amp on this level. Or a router, I guess. But maybe the routers were only day 3. I'm not sure. But actually getting Rush located here is fine because there are no guards near enough. This guy's going to go investigate. That means I don't even need to spy on him to see what he does. But we're about to distract him again anyway. Because we've just given him an interest point. No, that will be the guard here who comes to investigate then. loot this safe, steal from this guy. Pass card is fine. That gets me through here. Where's the other relay switch? I guess that will also be through here. This guy won't hear me through the door, so this is going to be fine. I'm not going to get this console. We'll just check that there's nothing in this corner. If there is, it can't be a safe or anything of importance, so we just do this. We have maxed out net down like this turn, so I'm not going to be able to pin this guard by using it. Yeah, so I should have hacked this earlier. Rubik's is not the best. Titan could be okay here. We've zapped the guards that we need to, and we do have armor piercing with both agents. If necessary, then we can use Rush plus Neural Disruptor 3 to take out 3 armor. But we can hack these guys' armors down anyway. This guy wasn't armored, I think. We'll use Data Blast on these cameras next turn. That means I want to wait for the Rubik's. But it would have been better for me to use Rapier once on here before zapping the guard, but that was a small mistake. So I am going to leave Rush here, I think.
Guess it was nothing.
Okay, so this guy is about to come through as well. I guess we could use Rush to take him out and steal if I'm going to be distracting him this way. He's not going to see the downed guard here if I'm hurt onto this kind of tile.
I heard something.
The facility database, which we don't really need. We're going to use... I can't do this without hitting the chitin. One of the down... Oh, I can. Like here is fine. But I don't want to take 2 chitins at once. One of the downsides of Data Blast is sometimes it's hard to hit things without taking a demon. This time we were able to do it. We're going to hack Rubik's as well. I guess I should take chitin first then. There's one more camera. Where is that going to be? Could be in this room. Now that the cameras have come online, then Oracle is activatable again. I want to look in this nanofab. Let's do it before the firewalls go up. Can I do like this to hit both? No, not quite. So let's take chitin, and then we hack this. Order. Okay, perfect. That's much better than Rubik's. Rush can look here on the way out. Did I look in the shopcats? Oh, we got the Data Blast, that's right. Okay, maybe I should actually look here before in case it reboots. So let's move Decorah up to here. We've got plenty of AP, so this should be fine. Cloaking Rig 2 is nice. Shock Trap 3 is perfect. So we're going to drop this pass card, buy the Shock Trap 3, and then hope that we end up with enough money to upgrade things. And Rush can sell 2 Neural Disruptor 1s if we need money for anything good from the other nanofab. So Shock Trap 3 is exactly what we're looking for in this run. Sprint. Okay. Neural Disruptor 4, Flurry Gun for lethal, but we don't have power generation. Portable Server 2 could be possible, but we don't have hacking 2, let alone hacking 3. Shock Trap 2 is not as good as Shock Trap 3. Thermal Disruptor could be okay, but again, the problem is power generation. I don't think we want any of this. Like, Gel Injectors fits with Rapier, but I don't want to gamble too much on that kind of strategy, because in the final mission we are going to be there for higher alarm levels, and we'll probably have solved Rapier by then. Anarchy to 3 doesn't get me to use Shock Trap 3. I don't think we get any of this, right? Anatomy analysis. means no hits on the alarm level for KOing guards as well. It doesn't describe it there, but actually what this augment does is it ignores heart monitors completely. So not just killing, but also on Expert Plus, it means that heart monitors don't raise the alarm level when you KO guards. That could be quite good, especially with Rapier, but it costs power, and we don't have power generation, so I don't think we're getting that. I think all of this is a wash. I mean, I could sell 2 Neural Disruptors and get a Shock Trap too, but we won't be able to afford Anarchy upgrades, so we'll probably end up selling these for the Anarchy. Yeah, I don't think I want any of this. So that reboots this camera and this nanofab and this nanofab, so it's good that we looked in there first. We don't need to hack any of those things again, but we can do so for the net downlink if we want to. I'd like to zap this guard with Rush. So that means we need to hack one of his firewalls, or we wait for the Neural Disruptor, which will be available in 3 turns. If we zap him, then we get to steal, which is good. We're short on money at the moment. We definitely do this. Let's swap Neural Disruptors, I think. Oh, I'm already running. That's okay. Central won't be happy. Central actually will be completely silent because I have a mod that does that disables the. I have the no dialogues mod enabled. So let's give the Neural Disruptor here so that Rush can zap this guard for the money, and then we're using the AP more efficiently. Where's the... I've left the pass card here. I need this pass card, don't I? So let's actually give Rush something else back as well. We'll give you the Shock Trap 3. Take this pass card. There'll be the valuable tech through here, which I want to get. There's a guard coming from here up here, and we know he's left this room because Rush was located here, so I need to be careful of that as well. This guy hasn't heard us through this room, but we'll move up to here, peek. He hasn't reached here, so I should be okay. No, because this guy will come out of this door and then come this way, so I should be like here on ambush if anything, but we'll get a full peek and go on to ambush with the Neural Disruptor. This guy didn't have armor, so that's fine. We need to be heard into this room for Rush to zap him. We have no power, but I can take out one firewall next turn. Oh, Central will speak through Heck. If you want to, then I'll let you join voice chat so that you can voice Central's lines and be angry with me.
Someone's down. Calling it in.
Okay, this guy actually did see here. I guess because he didn't hear me to this tile. That's bad. But we're zapping him anyway. It does mean that the firewalls go up sooner. This guy is coming through, but actually I can get past him. We've got a Neural Disruptor 2. This guy does have armor because chitin, but I can use the Neural Disruptor 2 on him. That lets me steal. I guess we're doing this way. We'll just zap this guy. The power of imagination is sufficient, I guess. We'll just zap this guy and this guy. This Neural Disruptor 3 is on cooldown, but this one has 1 armor piercing with Rush's bonus, so I can hack this guy once. I guess we do it this way to get the net downlink. And that's going to let me zap like this.
What was that?
This gets me to steal. Oh, I forgot to move the drone to look in this corner, but I think we know there's going to be nothing there. Maybe there would be like the access switch or something that we could hack for net downlink, but I think we're going to be short on power to do that. We'll go on to ambush with the Neural Disruptor, which Rush has the +1 armor piercing because she's sprinting, so that's fine, even though this guy has 1 armor. We're going to zap this guy right now so that I can get past him just a little bit fast. Actually, I could go here and then go through the door and then not have to zap him immediately. I think that's going to be better, right? Because I want to look down here and hack. I'm not going to need to open this, so we can drop the pass card if necessary. This lets me get through the door, but I think we know there's a camera there. So I'm kind of going to need to hack this, to zap this guard now, but we can do that on ambush. With the neural disruptor 2 is okay. So we get to steal from the last 2 guards, and then we get the valuable tech, and then we get out. Seems good. So we're getting to alarm level 2 now. He didn't come through the door, and the scanning amp detects Decorah. Okay, so that's actually fine, because I can close the door in his face. He's going to be facing this direction. No, he's not going to be, because he's going to hear me sprinting anyway, but I think this is fine. Peek, we've got a camera and a scanning amp and a console with only 1 power, so I could use the cloak to get this. But I think that's bad. I could just get seen by this camera. I think we're out by alarm level... we're going to be out before alarm level 3 anyway, so it's being seen by a camera is fine. I don't need the pass card. I don't have a thingamajig off cooldown now, so I might have to go this way around. That seems fine. Yeah, I can go this way around. So he's going to hear me into this room, which is fine. That means I haven't zapped him yet. But he'll see me when I... No, he'll come through here, so with 6, then I can get seen by the camera, then move up to here, right? So... No, but that doesn't give me the console, that's a problem. We hack like... No, if I'm hacking things, then I will get more AP from net downlink. This is 1 power only, though. Let's just get seen by this camera now, I think. And then he'll be coming through. Yeah, there's only the one thing. So we're going to hit this with Data Blast. And then get this power. We'll hit this with Data Blast next turn. And then we'll get to ambush this guy, probably with Rush. Or we can just zap him with Rush. This is all fine. Oh, you've joined the voice chat. Okay, hold on.
Investigating. It must be jumping tonight.
Yeah, so this guy's here. We'll zap him this turn, I guess. I cannot hit the camera and the other thing, but that doesn't matter. So we'll just zap him now. On cooldown, we use the other neural disruptor. Get to steal. We use the stim to get out this turn. And we sprint here with the valuable tech. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I've got you too low. Hold on. I changed the volume settings from yesterday. Okay, go on.
Nothing to your liking. I'm sorry. I'll try and find an upscale boutique this time.
Thank you for that. Let me adjust the volume back. Thank you. So, question is, do I want to do another mission today? I guess we can. We've been going for 2 hours, 44 minutes at this point. We can't afford Anarchy all the way to use this. I really hope that we get a vault. No vault. And we've got an executive terminals, but it's 4 guarded and 11 hours away. So I guess we're going to use the vault access card for the cyber lab, or we could just sell it. If I sell this to Monster, that's 250, which doesn't get me enough Anarchy. I can sell a Neural Disruptor 1 twice. I guess we'll just wait for Anarchy, and what are we going to do? Detention Center could be okay. It's only 5 hours away. But we're going to have a lot of armor in here that needs to be hacked. There could be a Scanning and Panda router. I'm not sure I want to do a 4-guarded FTM mission.